Okay, I think I know what it is. Fiesta Dinnerware?
It's Fiesta Dinnerware.
This is pretty cool, man. It's Fiesta where it's sort of like iconic. People start buying this and they just can't stop buying the little accessories.
Exactly.
You get all this and then you need the stuff for the bathroom.
I'm at the pawn shop here to sell some Fiesta Dinnerware. The color is rose pink. My wife has collected them for over 20 years. They are a mint collection. There's no chips, there's no hairline fractures. They're all beautifully kept. There's a lot of beautiful tradition in the pieces, and I think that somebody will really enjoy it like we have. I am hoping to get $750.
Neat. So what all do you have in the set?
We have a dinner set for 4, and then we have a butter dish in here, and we have gravy boat, and quite a few more pieces in there.
All right. Pretty cool. Okay, where'd you get it?
Well, my wife's been collecting it since the 90s.
Fiestaware. I think the actual name, yeah, the Homer Laughlin China Company. It's still called Homer Laughlin, but he sold the company to a guy named Wells in the late 1890s. Wells, really, really innovative guy. He finally perfected the process where he could put the glaze on and fire it at the same time. Because you know with stoneware, you have to fire it, let it cool off, put the glaze on it, and fire it again.
Right.
He designed like an assembly line process that made it like twice as quick to make it, with retaining all the quality. Very successful company. And then in the 1930s, they hired a hoity-toity like ceramic designer from like England or something like that. And he came up with Fiestaware. Wildly successful. I mean, they were bright, brilliant colors, really cool stuff. It's an American classic. Everybody collects it. It has not gone out of style. You got a great little set here. And it looks all in really good shape. Now, here's the thing. How much you want for it?
I'm looking for about $750.
Give you $400. Here's the thing. It's ceramic. It's breakable.
Right.
It takes up a lot of room.
How about $550?
$450?
$475.
Deal. Deal. All right. Go right over there. I'll get you paid.
You got it.
Just might keep these, and real men do eat off pink plates. Long before we ever dreamt up the word Fiestaware, people knew that in order to get the party started, they needed to serve up some grade A snacks. And to serve it up the fanciest way possible. Around 25 AD, the Chinese had begun to develop these early glazed ceramic pieces into what we now know as porcelain. The name was coined by an Italian tourist visiting China in the 13th century, one Marco Polo. Yes, the guy the pool game was named after. During the Ming Dynasty of the 14th century, porcelain had taken on a distinctive blue and white coloring and was being traded to Europe. And the Dutch decided to try their hand at this, creating their own signature blue and white pottery in the 1600s called Delftware. It stood the test of time and is still being manufactured by hand today. Fine china as a status symbol quickly traveled across the Atlantic. And when we think of the elite here in America, it all starts at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, the White House. The first set of presidential china was commissioned in 1817, right after the British burned down the White House, and President James Monroe was given funds to rebuild, and painted some seriously awesome eagles on his plates. All this talk about dinnerware is making me hungry for dinner. Let me figure out what I'm going to order. Ribeye steak with a side of ribeye steak.